class 5. So we have been studying chapter number 11. Yes, the sun, moon, and earth. So, kids, in a previous class, we studied about the moon. Yes, in previous class, we studied about the moon. As you can see, the different pictures of the moon. Yes, as you can see, different picture of the moon. Yes, so gives we studied the different phases of the moon, uh, new moon, waxing crescent, first quarter, waxing gibbous, full moon, waning gibbous, third quarter, waning crescent. All these different phases we study. What is the meaning of phases of the moon? The shape of the moon, which changes. It's called phases of the moon. So there are total 8 phases of the moon. Yes, there are total 8 phases of the moon. Yes, there are total 8 phases of the moon. First phase is new moon. Yes, we know what is new moon. We know what is new moon. So when the moon is between the earth and the sun and it cannot be seen. Yes, when the moon is between earth and the sun and cannot be seen, that is called actually new moon. Yes, and after new moon, what happens? A small part of the moon arise. Yes, uh, from the right side. Yes, that is called waxing crescent. Yes, when the size of the moon will increase, that time we will use the word waxing. When the size of the moon will decrease, that time we will use the word waning. So waxing crescent means when you will see thin slice, right side of the moon becomes visible, thin slice. So that is called waxing crescent. After on seventh eighth day, I think so half of the moon is visible. Yes, right half of the moon is visible and left half of the moon is dark. Okay, right half of the moon is visible, left half in darkness. So that phase of the moon is called first quarter, or you can say half of the moon. Then what happens? After 2 or 3 days, you will see a moon which is more than half. Yes, more than half part of the moon is visible, which just look like egg. That is called waxing gibbous. Okay. So what is waxing gibbous? More than half part of visible takes an egg shape, which is called waxing gibbous. Then on 15th day, you will see the complete moon. Yes, the moon's of one moon surface facing earth, moon surface facing earth will lit up. Okay, completely lit up. That is called full moon. After full moon, after 1 or 2 days, you will see that a little bit part of the full moon from the right side has disappeared. Yes, you will see that more than half of the moon you will see. More than half of the moon is visible, but little thin slight part from the right side will not be visible. That shape is called actually waning gibbous. So what is waning gibbous? Waning gibbous actually start after the full moon, when more than half of the light side is still visible. Okay, silver of the right side of the moon is in darkness. Okay. Then on seventh day you will see half of the moon. Yes, left part of the moon will be visible. Right part of the moon is not visible because the size of the moon is decreasing. So the half moon is visible, which is called third quarter or last quarter. And again on after 2 or 3 days you will see that only a little bit thin slice part is visible on left side, on the left side. Okay, only silver of the left side is visible. The more than half part of is not visible. That is called actually waning crescent. Then again after on 15th day, the moon will come between earth and sun and you will not see moon. That is called actually new moon. So all these shape I have shown on the picture. Okay, now kids, let's study about the eclipse. Yes, what are eclipse? Okay, there are two type of eclipse: solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, or you can say solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. Okay, I will also show you the picture. Okay, I will also show you the picture. And okay, we will also study about the surface of the moon. Okay, we will also study about the surface of the moon. Okay, so now let's move on the next point. So get the eclipse. Yes, what is eclipse? What is eclipse? When the earth or moon cast a shadow on other, that is called eclipse. Yes, when you know that sun is actually considered as the center around which our earth rotate. Earth also revolve and moon rotate revolve around the earth. So they are. So when earth or moon cast a shadow on the other, then that is called eclipse. You might have studied about the shadow in lower class, in fourth class also. Okay, so earth and moon, what do? They cast the shadow on the other. Okay, they cast a shadow, that is called eclipse. So first of all we will study about what is solar eclipse. Okay, first of all we will study about the solar eclipse. So actually during the solar eclipse what happens? Actually during the solar eclipse the moon, actually the moon comes between the sun and earth. Yes, during the solar eclipse the moon comes between sun and earth. Yes, the moon comes between sun and earth. Yes, so what is solar eclipse? The moon moves directly between earth and sun. Yes, the moon moves directly between between the earth and sun, and shadowing a part of the shadow earth, shadowing part of the earth. Yes, the moon moves, the moon moves directly between earth and um, sun, shadowing part of the earth. Okay, that is actually called solar eclipse. Yes, so under the umbra or darkest part of the shadow a total solar eclipse occur. Yes, so when will the total solar eclipse occur? Under the umbra means when the darkest part of the shadow is visible. Actually what happens is when actually when the moon is between sun and earth, then the sunlight will fall on the moon. Yes, and after striking to the moon, the it will reflect and it will go on the earth. Yes, but some part of the moon will not, you cannot see. It means what will happen? Actually it will cast a shadow, it will actually cast a shadow, it will actually cast a shadow. That part is called umbra. Yes, that part is called umbra. Or if it is darkest, then the shadow, then we can say total eclipse is happening. Okay, so only the corona is seen glowing during total solar eclipse. Yes, you can see the corona. Corona means the atmosphere of the sun during the solar eclipse. Yes, okay. And if partial solar eclipse is happening, then what will happen? A partial solar eclipse is happening, then the lighter shadow on the earth's surface can be seen, which is called penumbra. Yes, lighter shadow will be seen. Okay, dark shadow will be called umbra and lighter shadow will be called penumbra. Okay, a total solar eclipse is visible only on a small area of the earth. Yes, total solar eclipse is visible only the small area of the earth, otherwise it is not visible on the whole earth. Yes, total solar eclipse is not visible on the whole earth, it visible only on the some part in a small area. Okay, so that is all about the solar eclipse. Okay, let me explain you it again with the help of picture. Okay, let me show you the picture so you will understand it easily. Okay, let's move on the next point. So get the, you can see in the picture. Yes, as you can see in the picture, sun, moon and earth. Yes, I think moon picture is very small so you cannot see, but the sun and earth you can see clearly. So moon, where is the moon? Moon is between sun and earth. Yes, the sunlight is falling on the moon. Yes, as you can see, and after falling it is reflecting. If the surface is uh, what can we say, opaque. If the surface is opaque, then it will form the shadow. Yes, shadow is formed by the opaque substance. The moon is opaque, so it will form a shadow on the earth. The dark shadow if is forming, then it will be called umbra, and other part where the light shadow is forming is called penumbra. Okay. And only in the small area, the dark shadow, you can see the solar eclipse. Okay. So kids, uh, solar eclipse actually block the view of the sun. Yes, solar eclipse actually what happens, it will block the view of the sun. Yes, you will not see the sun during the daytime. Okay, it will happen, it will blocked by the moon. Okay. And it also happened during the new moon. Yes, it also happened during the new moon. Means moon. New moon means what? New moon means what? And the moon is not visible. Yes, you already know. So it happens during the new moon, and it will block the sun, view of sun. Only you can see the corona part. As you can see in the picture, the white part, and the dark part is actually the sun. Okay. So you will see only the white part, which is actually corona. Okay. And it happens on every year. Okay. Solar eclipse happen every year, and only seen in specific area. Only seen in specific area. In Hindi, solar eclipse is called Surya Grahan. In Hindi, solar eclipse is called Surya Grahan. you can ask to you can ask to your father, mother, what is Surya Grahan, what is solar eclipse. They know very well about it. Okay, they know very well about it. I hope you understood. Okay, let me okay, now let's move on the next point. Okay, I have shown different images of solar eclipse. Yes, I have shown two images, total solar eclipse and partial solar eclipse. Yes, total solar eclipse and partial solar eclipse. So, when will the total solar eclipse occur? When will the total solar eclipse happen? Under the umbra. Yes, under the umbra or darkest part of the shadow, a total solar eclipse happen. During total solar eclipse, only corona is seen. Only the corona is seen glowing during a total solar eclipse. Yes. You can see in the picture also. Can you see the picture of total solar eclipse? Can you see the picture of total solar eclipse? Yes. So you can see a white shining part, which is actually yes, which is actually a uh, corona. Yes. And kids, you can see also a picture partial solar eclipse. Yes, you can also see a picture that is actually partial solar eclipse. Yes, a partial. When will the partial solar eclipse occur? A partial solar eclipse a partial solar eclipse happen in the lighter shadow. Yes, in the lighter shadow on the earth surface, that is called penumbra. Yes, partial shadow eclipse occur during a lighter shadow, and mm, total solar eclipse occur during the darkest shadow. Okay. So during partial solar eclipse only light shadow will form. Okay. um, as you can see on the in the picture. Yes, I hope you understood what is a solar eclipse. And what is eclipse? When the earth and or moon cast the shadow on the other. Yes, when the earth or the moon cast the shadow, that is called eclipse. Now let's study about the lunar eclipse. Let's move on the next point. So, kids, you already know what is solar eclipse. When the moon is between Earth and Sun is called solar eclipse. Yes. And what is lunar eclipse, kids? What is lunar eclipse? Yes. When the earth when earth shadow falls on the moon. Yes, when earth shadow falls on the moon means when the earth is between sun and moon. Yes, when the earth is between sun and moon, that time earth shadow will fall on the moon. When the earth is between sun and moon, that time earth shadow will fall on the moon. uh, that is called a lunar eclipse. Yes, that is called lunar eclipse. Okay, lunar means what? Lunar means actually moon. Yes, lunar means actually moon. Okay, so if the moon is completely in the earth umbra, a total lunar eclipse occur. Yes, so you know that you already know solar eclipse can be total solar eclipse, or solar eclipse can be divided into total solar eclipse or partial solar eclipse. In the same way, lunar eclipse also can be divided into total lunar eclipse and partial lunar eclipse. Yes, lunar eclipse also can be divided into total lunar eclipse and partial lunar eclipse. So if the moon is completely in the earth umbra, yes, if the moon is completely in the earth's umbra, a total lunar eclipse occur. If a part, and what is partial lunar eclipse? When only part of the moon moves into earth umbra. Yes, or the moon is totally in the penumbra, or the moon is totally in the penumbra. That is called partial lunar eclipse. Okay, so total lunar eclipse occur during the full moon. Why we know that total solar eclipse occur during the new moon? Okay, a total lunar eclipse is visible in the night time. Yes, total lunar eclipse is actually visible in the night time side of the earth, when the night is clear. Yes, when the night is clear, that time total lunar eclipse visible. Okay, now let me show you the picture so you will understand it easily. Okay, let's move on the next point. Okay, so as you can see in the picture, that is actually showing the lunar eclipse, or you can say lunar eclipse. Yes, you can say lunar eclipse or uh, lunar eclipse. So the moon, the earth is between moon and sun. The earth is between moon and sun. So what is actually happening? What is actually happening? The sunlight is falling on the earth, and the sunlight is falling on the earth, and it is forming a shadow. Yes, it is forming a shadow. So when we will see the moon from the earth, then possible that it during the full moon it will happen. During the full moon, the moon is not visible or partially visible. This will happen during the lunar eclipse. Okay, and dark, due to the earth, a dark shadow will form. If total solar eclipse is happening, then the umbra will form, means completely dark shadow. If partial shadow, lunar eclipse is happening, then complete shadow will not form. Yes, this will happen, it can happen. Okay, so when what is, you know that earth shadow fall on the moon. As you can see in the picture, the shadow of the earth is falling on the moon. Yes, so what will happen? The moon is complete. Total solar eclipse will happen, as you can see in the picture, if the moon is completely in the earth umbra. Yes, if the moon is completely in the earth umbra, that time total solar eclipse will happen and we cannot see the moon. Okay, and if partial solar eclipse is happening, it means the moon is not in completely in earth umbra. Okay, the only part of the moon moves into earth umbra. Okay, So, and remember the difference. Total solar eclipse occur during the new moon, and total lunar eclipse occur during the full moon. Yes, understood. Now let's move on the next point. Okay, it's time to ask question from you. But today I have only one question, single question for you. So, question is, as you can see on the screen, what is solar eclipse and lunar eclipse? Explain with diagram. Yes, I have written a note. Practice the diagram. Yes, you will have to practice the diagram. It's not as easy as you think. The diagram are also given in your book. You can check out in your book and you can draw the diagram. Okay, but must check out the book. So what is solar eclipse? Yes, let's talk about the solar eclipse. So um, the moon, when the moon is between earth and sun, that time it casts the shadow, uh, that is called solar eclipse. Yes, the moon moves directly between earth and sun and shadowing the part of the earth. So there are two type of solar eclipse, complete total solar eclipse and partial solar eclipse. Yes, so under the umbra, or you can say the darkest part of the shadow, a total solar eclipse occur. Yes, the darkest part of the shadow, under the darkest part of the shadow always total solar eclipse occur. But during total solar eclipse only the corona is seen glowing. Okay, during total solar eclipse. And a partial solar eclipse, when will it happen? A partial solar eclipse happen in the lighter shadow on the earth surface. Yes, when the it happens in the under the lighter shadow of the on the earth surface is called penumbra. Okay, a total solar eclipse is visible only on a small area of the earth. Yes, a total solar eclipse is visible only on the small area of the earth. And it happens during the new moon, so it blocks the view of the sun. It blocks the view of the sun. And if I talk about the lunar eclipse, when the what is lunar eclipse? When the earth is between moon and the sun. Yes, when the earth shadow fall on the moon, that is called lunar eclipse. When the earth shadow fall on the moon. So if the moon is completely in earth umbra, a total lunar eclipse occur. And partial lunar eclipse, when only part of the moon moves into the earth umbra, or the moon is totally in the penumbra. Okay, so total lunar eclipse occur during the full moon. Okay, a total lunar eclipse is visible in the night time only. Okay, total lunar eclipse is visible in the night time. Okay, during full moon. Okay, side of the earth when the night is very clear. I hope you understood. In next class we will study in something more about the moon. Yes, we still studying about the moon. Yeah, because then I will give you little bit extra knowledge about the planets, and we will also study about the earth. Yes, we'll meet in next class. Till then, bye bye.